Is social media addictive? We're going to do a little social media addiction test tonight to see if you are addicted to social media. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that is located in our brain, and it goes throughout our entire body. And what happens is, as a result of pleasure, it is released in the brain, and it is released when we have some type of external stimuli like pleasure, motivation, satisfaction, things of that nature. So at that moment when you have that orgasm and you're like, you're doing all that stuff, that dopamine is being released. It's in your brain. It's called the pleasure center. Because it is released in your body and it feels good, you want that same sensation over and over and over again. How many of you all are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok? How many of you all enjoy taking selfies of yourself? So the more likes you get, right, is a shot of that little dopamine escaping. Oh, this feels good. Oh, this is pleasurable. Oh, this is fantastic. You get so used to that feeling that you reach for your phone first thing in the morning.
I need to check my social media. Anything crazy happen, I need to know first thing.
You look to see what will make you feel good as soon as you wake up.
And I can't stop thinking about it, and I'm obsessing about it, and I want to think about anything else but that, but it's making me crazy.
It's TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Black Twitter, whatever it is. Do you long for that? Are you hungry for that feeling to see what's happening?
Ha! That's so sweet! That video seriously makes me laugh. Let me check my email again. Oh man, nothing from Lawrence yet? Whatever, weak. I gotta see that post from Cloud again.
I gotta have this phone in my hand, or I gotta be plugged in to some type of social media platform. All right. So if you are honest with yourself, you have to be honest with yourself and say, you know what? When I don't have my phone, I think about it quite often. You could be treading on an addiction. You could be treading on an addiction.
Take it till you
to
make
get more
it.
likes, to get more followers, to get more subscribers, to get more. And you see how that addiction is? It's sort of like a drug. When a person first takes that first hit of whatever that drug is, their brain is forever changed in a sense. And then you want more, you got to get more, you go on a hunt. And like I said, it can be very disruptive.
Cut your time on social media in half.
In my
See,
regular
now,
program.
I wish
It's
I had
just
my bum. So I said when I was a child, I used to have this thing called fantasy play. And most children have fantasy play. Whether you dress up, cops, robbers, some type of job. I used to pretend that I was a teacher, a lawyer, something like that. So it's fantasy play. But I knew when to stop. All right. I did not imagine them being in love with me. You actually believe there's a false belief that someone is in love with you.
Came all the way here for me. Nobody's ever done that before.
She's my boo! I love her!
It's false. They may not know your name. They may not know you exist. They may not even be thinking about you.
I literally never seen you before.
Erotic City, that Prince song, remember? Erotic is very sensual. Now, what is manic? Manic is someone who is in a state of being deranged.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Do you trust me?
They're overly excitable as well as, overly energetic. And they will have fantasies. They will fantasize about this person.
You can listen to that and fantasize all you want.
This person is tweeting about me and this person is in love with me, and then that's...
I love you. I've been liked. Someone enjoyed looking at me.
So now you have more people exposed to it than before. You know, you post more, you get more likes, you get more followers. So post more, get more likes, get more followers.
Please like and subscribe.
Stop stealing the world.
You know, and it was like, oh, that's just so-and-so. That's just how she is. She, you know.
Damn, girl. You are sprung.
Are you okay?
Instagram is about creating jealousy through a fake life, then measuring said jealousy in likes and comments.
All right, so welcome back. My profile. Remember Alfred Hitchcock? Didn't he used to do profiles? His profile, like when he used to come on. Anyway, and you can learn it from your family.
We are family.
So that happened on the internet.
The TikTok sensation.
People feel like they don't have power. Do you all know what that word is?
What's the word?
Bird.
Bird is the word.
Sometimes I don't like telling everything. Can you guess?
I'm afraid to guess because if it isn't who I wanted to be, then I'm going to cry.
Sometimes I like for you all to guess.
Need some time to think.
I want questions answered.
Guess what?
Guess what? What? Chicken bird. Guess what?
You have to.
I don't want to do things. I want to not do things.
You know, I'm serious.
You think I'm kidding? It's not a joke.
Even though it is bad for me, I am going to do it.
Anyway, it's confidence.
You're bad at math, but I'm giving you an A+ in confidence.
Just doing what I gotta do.
Extra credit.
Now, there's a difference between being confident and being arrogant.
Pick the hottest, most confident, bad bitch version of ourselves and do that for the rest of the school year.
Be confident in who you are.
They run away from confident people. Sometimes you gotta run. I'm like, I don't know about the running, but
What am I running from? The negativity. It keeps trying to follow me. Leave me alone.
walk away.
Okay.
You just came out your mother's womb walking. You know, just riding a bicycle. Oh, no.
No.
You have to speak those words into your being. You can speak positive words into your life. You can say, you know what? I love me just the way I am. Do you? Oh my goodness, I just got caught up in The Facts of Life. The Facts of Life. I used to love that show. What? Are you serious?
My bad, my bad.
I just... Well, Lisa, remember you were talking about pivoting. Hey, my urbanites, guess what? You have entered into the Urban Suite with Dr. Lisa Lacan. This has been an awesome year for me since we launched Urban Twos for Change Network, and I could not have done it without you.
Told you need me.
Thank you for everything that you have done, your prayers, your support, all of that.
Anything for you.
And I still have a ways to go, you guys. You guided me. You told me this is what you need to do. Very practical tips. She didn't say, well, do you have this? Do you have that? Do you need this? Do you have that? She's like, oh, you can do it. You got this.
Thank you so much for acknowledging that. That's like so nice.
The stuff that they were saying is so relevant. It's so on point. They're so knowledgeable. So down to earth. Very practical tips.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I just appreciate you all. shout out. Thank you for your support also.
It's my pleasure.
Let me slow down because I'm so excited. But he's always there behind the curtain. Always there behind the curtain. So I just want to say thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you for entering into the Urban Suite with me, Dr. Lisa Lacan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Listen, we have a wonderful show tonight. I may have to go and grab some tissue. I'm not really certain, but we are heading into the holiday season, you all. And with that, oftentimes we think about people that we have loss. We think about life. We think about death. We think about family. We think about friends. And we also think about the things that we are thankful for. But I want to dive a little deeper tonight and talk about why we are thankful. Not just a list of what we are thankful for, but why are you thankful? So we're going to talk about that when we come back in the Urban Suite with me. Stay with us. You are entering the Urban Suite with Dr. Lisa Lacan. Let's talk about urban issues plaguing our community.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Let's talk about mental health. Oh, Lisa. Oh, my goodness. This has been something of a week, you guys. Oh, my gosh. So listen, I'm on my other computer because my other computer kind of crashed. I have no idea. See, I have to say I'm on my handy dandy Apple right now. So anyway, so the camera looks a little different, but we're still going forward because I am thankful. And why am I thankful? Because thank you, Lord, I have options. So anyway, tonight we're talking about what are you thankful for? But the most important thing is, why are you thankful? Why are you thankful? So for me, you all know that I've had a couple of medical complications this past year. I've lost some loved ones. Just recently, this past Sunday, my husband's brother, younger brother, died. So we have been going through a lot of loss. But in that loss and in those down, dark moments, there is hope. When I wake up every morning, I know that my loved ones are safe, my children, my husband, my mom, my dad. Those are the things that I'm thankful for. But the why is a little deeper in terms of being thankful. So someone says, what is this? Free Vert Girls Chat? No, this is not the platform for that. The devil is a liar, so you need to get off this platform, okay? But for the most part, we really have to take a moment and understand why are we thankful. What, Kurt? What's happening? I heard you, Curtis. What's happening? I think Curtis may have gotten off the thing too. Yes.
We're having a lot of issues tonight.
Yeah, isn't that something? What's happening?
That's just symptomatic of, because it just kicked me out a second ago. So just be prepared, just in case. Like I just came back in when you were shuffling off to the intro. That's why it took like a second or two long.
It's
so
crazy.
Tonight we just have to be thankful that we're even here.
That's right. And the why is that? Because we're living, we're breathing, we're able to get this news, any information to you, my urban knights. So absolutely, that's what it is. So we're going to roll with the punches. Listen, it is what it is. I can't change it. I have no control over it. I just know that, guess what? If I'm experiencing these difficulties, that means I'm living, that means I'm breathing, that means I have the technology to do these things, whereas a lot of people don't. I have options. You have options, right? I think that he got kicked off again.
No, no. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You absolutely
Yeah.
right about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And guess what? It's all in our frame of mind.
Right.
It's all in our frame of mind. So if I get caught up into all the technical issues and things of that nature, what you focus on will grow.
Right. Right.
That is what I always say. What you focus on will grow. So if you focus on the negativity, that's what's going to grow in your life. If you focus on the positive things, positivity, that's what will grow in your life. So you have to ask yourself, what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on, oh my gosh, helter skelter? Oh, it's raining, it's pouring, I'm always getting wet. Or are you focusing on, it's raining, it's pouring, but guess what? I have an umbrella. Guess what? I have a raincoat. I have rain boots. It's all in our mind. Absolutely. So the why we're thankful is another level than what we're thankful for. And oftentimes people don't ask us, why are you thankful? So it's really something else. We're going to come back because we have our missing persons as well as a quick BMI spot. So we'll be right back after these messages. All right, so we are having difficulties. I believe Curtis got kicked out, which is interesting because we haven't had these things in a long time. So we're having problems, but hold on for a quick second. We'll be right back.
Hold on, give me a second.
All right, so our first missing person is Javon Scott. Let me get my readers. All right, so Javon Scott, he's been missing since November the 19th, 2022 from Kansas City, Missouri. Listen, hold on for a second. You folks from Kansas City, Missouri, I need you to share this information. Share this information. Javon Scott, he's been missing since November the 19th, 2022. He's only 10. He's 10 years old. And I need you to listen to this. He's a male. He's black, medium complexion, 5'3", 130 pounds, black hair, short hair length. Eye color is brown. Javon was last seen around 10:30 p.m. I need you all to listen to this. This is very disturbing. Javon was last seen around 10:30 p.m. in the area of 99th Street and Richmond Avenue. He was last seen, listen to this, wearing an orange shirt, blue shorts, and flip-flops. Now, I'm almost pretty certain November the 19th, 2022, it was probably somewhat cold outside. So here we have this 10-year-old running around the street outside at 10:30 p.m. Who was the last person to see him at 10:30 p.m. with shorts on and flip-flops. And then it says the circumstances of his disappearance is unknown. This is very disturbing on so many levels. One, because he's 10. Two, because it's 10:30 p.m. And three, it appears as if he's underdressed. I mean, this is something else. So Javon Scott, anyone with information, please contact the Kansas City Police Department at area code 816-234-5000 or BAMFI at 877-97-BAMFI. I'm going to repeat this number for those of you all that listen to the Urban Tunes for Change Urban Suite on Spotify, as well as iHeartRadio. That telephone number for the Kansas City Police Department is 816-234-5000 or 877-97-BAMFI. Let's bring Javon Scott home. We have two tonight. So we have, listen, this one is interesting also. Lania Williams. Lania Williams has been missing since November the 15th, 2022 from Washington, D.C. Listen, you Washingtonians out there, I need you to share this information, please. She's only 15 years old. She's been missing from Washington, D.C. She's a female. She's Black. Her complexion is medium. She's 5 feet, 120 pounds. Her hair color is black. Her hair length is shoulder length, and her eye color is brown. Lania or Lanaya, I'm not certain how her name is pronounced. She was last seen in the 1700 block of North Capitol Street Northwest on Tuesday, November 15th, 2022, and the circumstances of her disappearance is unknown. Anyone with information, please contact the Metropolitan Police Department at area code 202-727-9099. That's 9099. Again, that's 202-727-9099 or BAMFI at 877-97-BAMFI. Let's bring Lania Williams home. And then, unfortunately, we have a sad news update. Miona Jones. I highlighted her, I believe, 2 weeks ago with another young lady from Wilmington, North Carolina. And unfortunately, the authorities have located her body. So anytime it says sad news update, that means, unfortunately, that they have been found and they are no longer among us, amongst the living. They have been, they've died. So unfortunately, that is the sad news update. I remember when I spoke about her, I mentioned her eyes and how her eyes look so sad. So, I just pray for her family. She was the one that had multiple disabilities, and it's just very sad. So this takes me to why I'm thankful. I am thankful because I had some very loving parents, very loving. I'm thankful because I did not, and I'm getting a little emotional, I did not grow up in a toxic environment, household environment. I had a beautiful family. My mom, dad, my sisters, aunts, cousins. And, I saw something on TikTok, and this woman, she was saying, don't y'all go anywhere for Thanksgiving. Don't go around family for Thanksgiving. And it's unfortunate that she grew up in a toxic household, that she can actually say that to people. And I understand what she was saying, because she was saying that your family members talk about you, your family members do this, your families do that. And if you don't need to put yourself in that environment, you should not. And I agree with her. But it is sad when people like this 16-year-old child Lanaya Williams, really didn't have a chance in life, perhaps because of her environment. So that's why I'm thankful. I'm thankful for my mom and dad and how they raised me to be a wife, to be a mother to my children. Why am I thankful? I'm thankful that I'm able to see my children grow. I stayed home for 10 years as a stay at home mom. And I am so thankful for that because I was walking this morning and I said, why am I going to spend time building up someone else's company when I need to build up my legacy first and foremost? And that was me spending time with my children. I am so thankful for my husband. Why? Because we were very good friends starting out our relationship. I'm thankful for our friendship. I'm thankful for our love. And why? Because we're building legacy together. And these are some of the things that I have to say I'm thankful for, not only family, but business, and it's a wonderful thing. It really is. So I have a lot to be thankful for. And because I woke up this morning, and I don't know if you all remember Urban Ice when I did my iron infusion. So the hematology, which is the blood specialty, whatever, they're in the same area as the oncologist. Now, oncology, of course, deals with cancer. So as I was taking my iron infusion, I was sitting next to someone receiving chemotherapy. And it was just very sobering to know that I thank God that I'm in this chair and it's just for iron and not anything more. So I'm very thankful, very thankful. What are you thankful for and why, Curtis?
Well, you've gotten very deep on us tonight, and I'm thankful for some of those very same things as well. And just being able to get up in the morning and stuff like that. But I wanted to switch gears just a tad bit,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe even a lot. But bringing us to the laugh learn part of the growing. You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about? What you drinking tonight? No.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about some simple thank yous and some stuff that's funny. That was a bad segue, but that was a bad segue, but that's what I'm trying
that
to do.
That was an awful segue.
So in other words, I'm thankful that I have my car, unlike this next person that we about to see.
All right.
С крыши упала плита прям только что на кореша. Чуть не упала, слава богу, никто не пострадал.
What was that? Oh my gosh. See, that, you know what? Oh my gosh. Why is he thankful? Because he could have been sitting in that car. That was very frightening to me. Oh my gosh. That is something else. So you see, if you saw that piece, it really shows that even the decisions out of our control, things like that happen, decisions like that, even out of our control. Like I'm thinking he could have gotten killed. What was that?
A slab of the roof of the building. Like a piece of concrete,
Oh my God. He was getting ready to get in the car.
Yeah. Well, Yeah, I shouldn't have said, not just having his car, but his life. You know what I'm
Yes, right. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like he was like standing by the door.
Yeah, but I guess he heard something sliding
Right.
up on the top. So so
Right.
he
Piece fell first that hit the roof or the
uh
hood.
yeah.
And then, oh my gosh.
He's like, let me just back up a little bit, and
Yeah.
luckily it was enough. But luckily I don't have to take shortcuts like these next people. This one's very, very short too.
Okay. Oh my God. What?
Glad I don't have to take shortcuts. You know what I'm saying?
Play that again. Oh my gosh. Was that a baby stroller?
Yeah, it was a mother and I guess the father, and they had the baby. They're a young couple. And they, were taking, like, they were trying to get across the train tracks.
They do that all the time. I
Huh?
think they do it all the time. Because they didn't seem stressed. He didn't seem bothered. He knew exactly how to do
Yeah,
it.
right.
He seemed like that's just a normal occurrence for him to get across to the other side of the road.
But look at how, much you're risking your life. You know what I mean? Like, you could be gone within an instant.
That is correct. That is correct. And
I'm lucky I don't. Go ahead. Yeah, and a baby without their father, you know what I mean?
Awful. That is, oh my gosh. So yeah, so I have a lot to be thankful for and why. I have a lot of friends that have overcome some major health concerns, health battles, and then I have some that unfortunately they lost the war, like Madame Divine. I'm still with Madame Divine. That one is still very fresh.
It's gonna keep kicking me out tonight. I just want to make sure you know that.
I know. So you might as well just be on the screen, right?
Yeah, well, look, I'm gonna try to play some of these other clips just so people can feel a little lucky about their lives and see how
blessed. I like blessed. I don't like lucky.
Blessed.
Now,
True indeed.
now it's so interesting. My system is acting somewhat decent tonight.
And I'm getting kicked out every 5 minutes. Every time you see my thing disappear in the bottom, it kicked me out. It already kicked me out about 5 times.
Yeah,
but real quick, I'm glad. I don't know. It's tonight. It's Tuesday, 7:30. It's Tuesday.
Yeah,
I'm glad. I'm glad I don't live in an area that like where this woman lives, where this is a common occurrence.
What the? What the? Where is she? Where is that? Australia?
No, it's
where's that?
It's America. That's America.
What? Oh my gosh! You saw that big bear? I think every region we have our issues. Buffalo, they had all that snow, like 8 feet of snow, 9 feet of snow. Unfortunately, Florida, they have the hurricanes. New Jersey, we have the carjackings. Like, California, they have the earthquakes. It's always something. I don't care where you live. I don't know where she lives to contend with bears like that just hop off over the wall. Like, there's certain places.
It could be Colorado. It could be a lot of places.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of places. Actually, even in New Jersey, there's been bears spotted.
Oh yeah, for sure.
In Pennsylvania, different parts of Pennsylvania, New York, yeah, they have bears in those places. But I'm glad we live. See, that's one of the benefits of being in the city parts. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to deal with that.
Well, I said we have to deal with the carjackings.
Right. Well, I'm glad I don't. I I'm not forced to eat vegetables that I don't like. I'm thankful for that.
Oh! Oh my gosh. So so this is the beginning of the holiday season.
Right. So, a time in general where we should be thankful for family and having certain things and being able to survive in this country and prosper.
Yeah, right. Because we could live in another country.
Right. And be totally at misfortune.
That's oh my gosh. I can't. Oof. We have our issues here in America. But I have to say, when you think about other countries, and we were talking about the prison systems today, like the Mexico penal system, it's just not. It's
not pretty.
It's not pretty. It's not pretty at all.
So we have a lot to be thankful for.
Yeah.
Over here, being an American.
Even with the racial issues. You have anything with some type of racial issue coming up?
Yeah, we actually do. If we wanted to go straight into that story. Although I'll say lastly that I'm glad that I have my head still on my shoulders. Unlike our next video.
What is that?
A fish with no head.
What?
A fish that got his head bit off. It just didn't die yet.
Oh, poor thing.
It's on his way out. He was on his way out.
Please, Curtis, can't you have some compassion? Oh my gosh.
He ain't had long to go.
You have compassion with the NAACP, but you have
See, don't start to get me on the conspiracy about why we get sabotaged tonight.
Not with the fish with no head.
Hey, listen, that looked like dinner or something. He was about to be on somebody's plate in a few minutes. You look like he looked like a fillet swimming around over there. A couple of fillets. He was already be salt and pepper though. But yeah, so but we do still have to contend with certain things that happen in this country for some reason. And there was an incident not too long ago that happened right here in New Jersey, not too far from us in Caldwell. And they said that it was related to this study that they said that, Black kids are seen as older than what they really are, like statistically. Like people see when they see a Black kid versus a Black adult, they think the Black kid is an adult more times than not. Like, you know what I mean? Like they in a higher percentage than other ethnicities.
Right. So they assume that a 10-year-old is 20.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Or a little woman or something like that.
Right. Okay.
So that relates to this next story.
All right.
Is that funny? All right, hold on.
There's a little Black woman.
Hi. How are you?
That's what's okay. There you go. I'm sorry.
Huh?
It's gonna start over.
Okay.
That might be what's sabotaging us today.
Who?
That might be what's sabotaging us tonight because they don't want the story to get out.
There's a little Black woman.
All right,
Hi.
All right.
How are you?
Walking and spraying stuff on the sidewalks and trees.
What's going on?
I don't know what the hell she's doing. It scares me though.
Is that your mom?
Real small woman, real tiny. She's got a hood on. You can't miss her.
What's that? Oh, what are you using the sponsor? You're trying to catch him? Is this your mom coming down the street? Okay. Someone just called in and said that she was alone spraying something on the grass.
She's catching the.
I see that.
The choke water. Thank you.
Oh, you know Gordon?
Just really well.
Yeah. Okay, can I just get your information?
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Joseph. Are you serious?
Yeah, I guess he saw it. I'm not sure.
That's it.
She's obviously fine.
We are.
You're obviously next door neighbors.
Yeah. I yelled good morning to his right. No.
No, you're not in trouble.
How many trees did you save?
You know, I love when she asks, how many trees did you save? Because that could be a very traumatic issue for her.
Right.
Like this man, a little black woman, what? She's only 9 or 10. Like, what the?
Right. Like, now this is the thing.
Said black. Like, did you see?
But here's the thing. Because like we're saying, there's two reasons why you do something. Was he like when you talk about this all the time, fear? Was he really scared, or was he trying to traumatize the little girl?
Could have been both.
What was he scared of?
Maybe he thought that they were moving into the neighborhood.
Yeah, because you're not scared of the person themselves doing whatever they're doing. You're scared of some subliminal reason that you're scared of her.
Right.
It's not for what you're saying, but he might really be scared of her.
Right. He probably is.
Right.
And I think she said that they're neighbors.
Yeah. They explained it. Did we see the second piece? The second piece is
My sister was doing some research on them after seeing them in our local park and hearing about them in school. While researching them, she realized there's a non-toxic solution you can make at home that can effectively kill the spotted lantern bug. She proceeded to make a mixture which was made up of water, apple cider vinegar, and a little Dawn dish soap. She then discovered multiple infested trees on our street and decided to give the solution a try by spraying them on the trees and the actual bug. She was not only doing something amazing for our environment, she was doing something that made her feel like a hero. Our neighbor across the street saw my sister spraying the trees with the solution and didn't know what she was doing. Usually, if you see a child that you know doing something that might not be good, you'll walk up to them or ask their parents to tell them and let them know what's going on. First of all, she wasn't on his property. And second of all, he knows us. We're his neighbor, and it's not like there's numerous other Black families on our street. It's not only racist what he did, but it was extremely traumatic for my sister. She sees all these other Black children and adults on the news being killed by police officers for doing nothing wrong. So when this call rolled up beside her, she was immediately frightened because she did nothing wrong. No kid should have to be stared in their own town on their own street. To my sister was extremely offensive, traumatic, and scarring towards my family. I can confidently assure you guys she will never forget this.
Our neighbor called the police and reported there's a little Black woman walking, spraying stuff on the sidewalks and trees. I don't know what the hell she's doing. It scares me though, and included that she was wearing a hoodie. It is sickening and scary to hear my neighbor use triggering words that have resulted in the death of too many Black and brown children and adults at the hand of the police.
How many lanternflies do you think you captured or killed? Did you count them at all? No, a lot, I think. And you used vinegar and apple cider vinegar and soap. And where did you find that out? Where did you find the recipe? On TikTok.
Thank you both for stepping up here. I know this is a difficult issue for many. I just want you to both know you have governing body support we can do to help make you feel comfortable.
The good old Garden State. Woo, man, that is something else. Something else. This is a wonderful teachable moment for her. Unfortunately, hopefully she'll understand how some people are and how some people will forever see her. But she needs to keep doing what she's doing. And I guarantee you there's going to be some type of spray disinfectant for those bugs. And she said she got it from TikTok. Interesting. So yeah. All right. So yes, my urbanites, I just want to say thank you. I want to wish you all a wonderful holiday season, a wonderful Thanksgiving. We all know how Thanksgiving came about, but we can't focus on that because what you focus on will grow. If you focus on the hate, that's what will grow in your life. Focus on the positive things. Focus on family. Focus on creating memories and moments with your loved ones, with your friends. That's what this holiday season is about. And saying to the Lord, thank God for another day, because I always say some people wake up dead, and they do. And on that note, I want to say thank you for coming into the Urban Suite, where you laugh, learn, cry, and grow. As well as, I need you to share, I need you to like, I need you to tell people about Urban Twos for Change Network. We are on YouTube, Facebook, iHeartRadio, Spotify. I just landed in LinkedIn. So if you need to find me, you can Google Dr. Lisa Lacan, or you can type up Urban Twos for Change. I will come up. So on that note, I want to say, God bless you guys. Be safe. And Molly, take us away.